Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's 3:30. It's nearly Christmas, so it must be time for... Oh, Freddie looked at me like, that's not how we normally start. No, that's a new way of starting, Fred. I thought I'd go like Saturday TV or broom cupboard TV, but I don't know if they do broom cupboard TV anymore. I don't know. Not sure. Long time since we've watched after school television. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Good afternoon, everybody. We've got our Christmas hats on. It's what were your Christmas hat for? Yours doesn't wobble. It's after school. It's 3:30, and you've come home from school, and I'm guessing you're probably wet because George has just come home from his paper round. George was only at college this morning, and he's just done his paper round, soaking wet. There are sock puddles all around the kitchen. Freddie, you've broken up from school, haven't you? Freddie has broken up from school. He just had a mentoring appointment this morning, which we did online, which was really good. So Freddie is now broken up for Christmas, which is fantastic. And you guys, I guess, you guys are breaking up on Friday. And also something I know, on Friday, you'll get to watch your Christmas service. Normally you guys come down to the church for the Christmas service. You remember coming to the church for the Christmas services, Fred, don't you?
Yeah.
But unfortunately this year you couldn't do it. So you've recorded some stuff. Me and Tony have recorded some stuff, and all of that is being edited together by Tony today. I've done my talk and sent it off. So hopefully you'll get to watch that on Friday and you'll enjoy it. It should be good. There's some we have a bit of fun on that. So yeah, look forward to that on Friday before you finally break up. So hope you're well. Let me know who's watching and what you're doing and how it's going. Whether you got wet today coming home from school. I think yesterday you might have had your school Christmas lunch. I'm not sure. But if you did, let me know if you had your Christmas lunch and what you had in it. Right, now today, can I tell you what the theme is today? No, I'm not going to tell you the theme yet because that will spoil the game. That will definitely spoil the game. But we've got a fun day today. We've got a lot of pictures coming, which is fantastic. Thank you very much for that. We've got the pictures. We've got 3 interesting jokes from the digital assistant and a couple from Adrian as well, which is really good. He sent me them yesterday. We've got Bible verse of the week coming up. We've got the talk. We've got a cool craft that you might like to have a go at. Watch it today and then maybe make it later, make it tomorrow, make it over the Christmas holidays when you've broken up. And we also have the challenge of the week. Challenge of the week this week is live, and it's going to be me, Freddie, and I think it's going to be George as well are going to be taking part in that. Adrian is working today, so he can't take part. So we are going to have challenge of the week with the 3 of us, which should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of fun, Fred. It could be all right. We'll see. We'll see. And then that's about it. And a few notices at the end with some really cool stuff coming up over Christmas that you can take part in either online or come into the church, which is fantastic. We're being able to open the church very safely, but we're being able to open the church over Christmas during for the Christingle services and Christmas Day services, midnight mass and other bits and pieces. So that'll be fantastic. But shall we start, Fred? Shall we start with a game? I'm sure you've missed the game, haven't you?
No.
Freddie's head is on school holiday mode already, isn't it, Fred? So send in your comments. We're going to play Build a House. And today, game 1, the house, the word is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The word is 6 letters long. So send your letters in on the comments. Let us know what you think the word might be. Freddie doesn't know. Freddie hasn't seen the word, have you, Fred?
No.
You haven't seen the word. So Freddie could take part in this as well. Freddie, do you want to have a go for the first letter?
A.
An A. An A from Fred. Is there an A? Oh, there is an A, Fred. There is an A from Freddie. An E. An E from Dad. Is there an E? There is an E as well. An A and an E. Now, I'm not sure if James is watching yet. James normally shouts at the telly to send in his letters. Mum with an R. Is there an R? There is not. There is not an R. Fred, let's have a look at your jumper, your Christmas jumper. I didn't put my Christmas jumper on. Feliz Navidad. Crazy eyes on that dog, Fred. Very crazy eyes. The dog is moving the camera. Dog, move away from the camera. Okay. The dog was the heater is right by the tripod, and the dog is trying to get in on the heater. Bit of heater action. Right. An S. Is there an S? There is not an S. There is not an S. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but all our stuff's gone. I've taken down all the craft stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's all gone. It looks empty. I took it down. Well, we've got to get rid of it. Well, I haven't thrown it away. I've boxed it up because I want to take some photos of it. But we've put it away so we can have Christmas dinner at the dinner table without it all looking all crazy. A G. There is a G. There is a G. Do you want to go with another letter, Fred?
T.
A T. A T from Freddie. There is not a T, I'm afraid, Fred. Oh, look at that. Look at that. My dad's gone in there and he's got it. He's got it. Well done. Oh, that wasn't a long game, was it? Change. There you go. The first word is change. That went very quick. That was good. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, game 2. Let's see. Game 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 letters for game 2. Well done on that. I only got 3 lines on the house. Okay, game 2. Let's see how well you do with this one. Feliz Navidad. Have a dog. So have a go, Fred. Give us a letter.
A.
An A. An A. Is there an A? Oh yeah, there is. Of course there is. Got to make up for last week's dismal performance. Oh, Fred, I did so well last week. I did so well. It was amazing. An E. Yeah, there is an E as well. So EA, there you go. Got another letter, Fred?
I think I know the word.
Oh, do you?
It's a tea bag. What?
Is the
Is it
word
tea bag?
is the word teabag? The word is not teabag, Fred. That would have fit. That would have fitted in. I'm not sure where the word teabag would have come into my talk after change. I guess you do change a tea bag after every cup of tea. You don't use the same tea bag because you lose the strength of flavour. It weakens the tea. There is a rumor that you made the words up as you went along. No, that is just a rumor because I always have the words written down on my sheet so I can refer to them when I need to in case I forget how they're spelled. Oh, Mum's gone in with that one, which is not a good letter for me because there is 2 S's, which means I'm sure
Yeah, I know the word.
you now know the word
I know the word.
because it's not teabag.
No. Oh no, I don't know the word.
Do you not know the
The
word?
word I know has 2 A's.
Oh. Yeah, Mum's there. Dad's gone with search, which can't be search if there's 2 S's, but it is.
I thought it was seesaw.
You thought it was what? Sea salt.
Seesaw.
Seesaw.
Oh.
Season. So we've got change and we've got season. Well done. Didn't do very well at all on that. Don't know why there. That wasn't good. Season and change are the words, which means I can now tell you the theme. The theme today is spring, summer, autumn, and winter. There you go. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. That is the theme of today, which are all, Fred?
Seasons.
Seasons. They are. They are all seasons. And at the moment, we've sort of, we're coming out of autumn, going into winter. It's a little bit horrible, isn't it? Because at the moment you've got the wet, the rain, and all of that. And it'd be nice if it was just cold. Cold is good. Cold and wet, not so good, but cold is good. So that is the theme today: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So right, that was brilliant. Okay, well done. So now we are going to head on to. It is your pictures, and we've got some great pictures today. So on Sunday just gone, on our church service, we did a little bit of a challenge. The service was all about love, and the challenge was to create the word love in any way you wanted. You could have used Lego, you could have drawn it or painted it, you could have made it out of something. Whatever you wanted to do, but it had to be the word love. And we've got some great pictures here of people that actually did that and send them in. So the first one is from Evie and Mina. And look at that, love. And that is, do you know what? When I first saw that, I thought it was marbles. But now when I look, I think they've taken that photo from quite up high because they're baubles, Fred. They're Christmas tree baubles, and they must have stood on a ladder to take that photo. That's fantastic, isn't it, Fred?
Yeah.
I like that. And the O in love looks as though it's got an upside down robin on it, which is cool. Very Christmassy.
Or is it a reindeer?
Oh, is it a reindeer? Oh, it could be a reindeer. I don't know, Fred. Now you've got me confused. It could be a reindeer that's the right way up. I was seeing the antlers and thinking they were feet. I was thinking it was Robin. I don't know. Anyway, love. That was brilliant. And I love that, Mina and Evie. Well done. And we've got another picture here from Jennifer. Now, I think Jennifer did this with Kevin and Olivia, and I like this one. Look at that, Fred. Can you see that? That is very cool. Now that is using lots of spices. So the L is star anise. The O, I'm going to say cardamom, but I could be wrong. The V, I'm not too sure. Actually, is the V sultanas or currants? It might be. It might be. They look quite large for a currant. And then the E is cloves, and the underlining is done in cinnamon sticks, and it's all on a bed of flour. That's amazing. I love that. Very festive. I can almost smell that from here. I bet that smell lovely. Thank you very much, Jennifer, for that one sent in. That was brilliant. Now we've got another picture here from Charlie. Now, Charlie did this. Now, Charlie was actually at the church as we were doing the service, because Charlie was helping out in one of the songs. He was singing an important part in Hear the Bells. And Charlie made this lovely one here. So he's got the word love there, you can see. And in the letter L, he's got Jesus. In the letter O, he's got holy. In the V, he's got Spirit. Thank you, Freddie. I was thinking it was special, but no, it is. You're right, Freddie. It's Spirit. And in the E, he's got Father. And it's covered with hearts, but also some of those hearts are coloured in red, and they're all joined up. And they spell the word Jesus over the top of the love, which is fantastic. Jesus and love, very much so, go together. So fantastic. Well done, Charlie. And he did that on the back of a notice sheet as we were actually doing the service, which is fantastic. Well done. Great stuff there. Thank you very much, Charlie. Now, Max was home, and Max had a go with some Lego. And there you go. That's fantastic. Using one of those base plate Lego things. And has used all his white and red Lego bricks to make the word love. Well done, Max. Fantastic. Loving the lightning strike onesie as well. That's very cool. So thank you very much for that, Max. And then we've got Noku here, and Noku has done a lovely one. Noku has, I'm not sure whether that is a blackboard or just some black paper she's got, but she's used chalks and pastels, and that's really cool, because with the chalk and pastel you can kind of blend it in with your fingers. You've done that a lot, haven't you, Freddie, doing your GCSE art using pastels and charcoal and stuff. So that is awesome. Thank you very much, Noku. That is really, really cool. Loving that one. So they were our pictures of what happened on the church service. But we've got some other pictures to show you as well. And one of the pictures sent in was from James and Sammy. And there they are. There's James and Sammy. Now, they have a lovely next door neighbor who, or maybe a few doors down, I'm not too sure, but it was a neighbor who gave them a bodyboard and a toboggan. And they weren't sure whether they wanted to go to the beach or for it to snow. But look at that. That's amazing. That toboggan looks very fast. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. And the bodyboard looks amazing. We like a bit of bodyboarding, don't we, Fred?
Yeah.
Done some cool bodyboarding. Where did we do it? Cornwall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cornwall did some really good bodyboarding. So fantastic. Thank you very much for those pictures. Really cool to see. If you've got any more pictures you want to send in, send them right here to barry@holysaviour.church, and we will show them on the show. This is the last proper show this year. We will be back after Christmas, after the Christmas break, when you're back at school. So this is kind of the end of term edition of Ignite. But yeah, send your pictures in and I will store them ready to show. Okay. Oh dear, Fred, we've had the pictures. It must mean it's the time for... Okay, Freddie, are you ready for this, Fred? Because we've got a few jokes. You've missed this part, haven't you? Are you ready for joke number one? So I asked the digital assistant yesterday for some jokes, and it took about, I think, 24 jokes until I had 3 that I thought were usable. So remember, it's a thumbs up if you like it, and it's a thumbs down if you think it's rubbish. We've got 5 jokes. We've got 2 of Adrian's as well. You ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Why did the banana go out with a prune?
Why?
Because he couldn't find a date. Did you not like that one? You didn't like that one? Oh, okay. What do you get if you cross a sheepdog with a daisy?
What?
A cauliflower. Oh, you like that one? Good. Okay, brilliant. Oh, you might like this one. This is a music joke. You like your music. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My friend told me the other day to stop singing Oasis in public. I said, maybe. Oh, really? You're not an Oasis fan?
Oh,
You're like a Blur fan.
I wasn't a joke fan.
Oh,
It's not a good joke.
it's one they.
I know. It just
Is that-
wasn't a good joke.
I said maybe. No? Okay. I like that one. Okay, on to Adrian's jokes. You ready? Why was the snowman kicked out of the greengrocers?
Why?
He was picking his nose. He's looking through carrots.
I know.
You did not like that one? No? Okay. Where does Santa stay on holiday?
Why?
In a ho-ho hotel. Oh, dear. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Let us know what you thought the funniest joke was. I'm going to say funniest joke was Snowman in the Greengrocers and Oasis. That were my favourite jokes. You going to choose any?
I didn't like any of
You
them.
didn't like any of them? Oh, man. It's so critical. My dad's gone, yes, 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 no. He liked them all apart from Ho Ho Hotel. Wow. Wow. I've impressed myself. Okay, we move on to Bible verse of the week. Each week we have a different Bible verse, and today's Bible verse is this. Everything on earth has its special season, and that's from Ecclesiastes. That's a hard one to say. Can you say that, Fred?
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes. Everyone at home now is going Ecclesiastes. How many syllables? Ecclesiastes. 5 syllables in that. That's a big word. Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. Everything on earth has its special season. Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. And that leads into what we've been talking about, or what you're going to be talking about, is seasons, Fred. Now, spring and summer and autumn and winter, you know what the seasons are, but have you ever wondered why we have them? Well, it's because the earth doesn't sit up straight. In fact, I've got a picture of the season, but I always forget to do this. I've got a picture of the seasons. This is really cool. There we go. I love this because it's the same tree in spring, summer, autumn, and winter. It's the same tree in all of the different seasons. And look at the branches and the leaves, or the one in winter with no leaves. I think that's really cool. I love that picture. Really nice picture. Okay, let's back to us. Okay, so it's because the earth doesn't sit straight up and down in space. It kind of tilts at an angle or leans a little. To be exact, it's 23.5 degrees. So as the earth makes its 365-day trip around the sun, the amount of sunlight that falls on each part of the Earth changes a little bit every day. Now, the places that get more sunlight have summer and spring, while the places that get less sunlight have autumn and winter. And because the Earth is always moving, the seasons are always changing. And when it's freezing cold during the winter, you can know that the summer sunshine is on its way. In fact, it's already happening somewhere else on Earth. Now, the seasons aren't the only things that are constantly changing. In fact, just about everything on this Earth is changing. Families change, schools and jobs change, friends change, you even change. Sometimes it could be hard to know what you can count on because everything seems to be changing. But remember this, God never changes. No, not ever. He's the same today as he was yesterday. And he'll be the same tomorrow as well. So when he says he loves you and he will always be there for you, you know it's true. Spring, summer, autumn, or winter, seasons come and go, but God always stays the same. That's cool. I like that one. That was a good one. Yes, God always stays the same. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, he will always stay the same, unchanging. He loves us all. He will always will, and he always has. Okay, so Freddie, I'm going to do a craft now. Long time since you've done a craft with me, isn't it? And this is a nice craft. It's not going to take long to explain because I've kind of sort of made most of it really. But what you will need to make this craft is some card. Doesn't really matter how thick the card is, but you want something relatively thick that you can draw on both sides. So if you were going to use sort of the inside of a cereal box, you'll want to tape two bits together so you can draw on both sides of that. Now you're also going to need, we used one of these the other day for something we did. Can't remember what craft it was. You're going to need a compass or a small plate or something to draw around. Now remember, with a compass you can draw nice circles, and the great thing with a compass is because that pokes in the middle, you'll always know where the middle of your circle is, and it will be really useful to know where the middle of your circle is. So you want to draw two circles. Okay, let me just pick this up. There you go. You want to draw two circles, and then from those circles, so you can see here, I know where the middle is there, and I've drawn a line from the top going all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so I've done it in half, and I've done that on both ones. Okay, now you then want to draw like a little, almost like a sort of a triangle at the bottom going back up. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. You're basically trying to draw a tree. It's kind of a very simplified tree, but this bottom bit is going to be the trunk, and the top bit is going to be the leaves. So once you have done that, you then want to measure from the bottom to the top, and when you get to halfway, on one of them you want to draw a line going down, and on the other one you want to draw a line going up. Now once you've done that, you then need to cut these out. There we go. It's going to take a little bit more time when you don't have like the magic of preparation. And then you want to cut those lines out as well. Okay, so you've got a gap there. Now once you've done that, what you can do is you need to draw trees on here. So I'm going to get my black pen, and I'll show you one. You'll probably be able to see as me do it. I'll try and so. There's kind of one half. Okay, so there's one tree there. What I'll do is I'll just quickly do one on the other side. And obviously, if you're doing this at home, you can take your time and make yours look a lot neater. I've done one on half there. Now, what you want to do is you want to do one on the other side, and then you want to do the same on that side and the same on that side. So there's a tree on both sides, okay? Now, what you can do is you can join these together like that, okay? So it looks like, oh, where's the camera? Looks like that, which means you've got a tree like that, and there's a tree there, and obviously you would have a bit on the other side here, and then you do a tree there and a tree there. But we've split that tree, as you can see, into into quarters. And what you can do then is paint each tree brown, like the tree trunk would, paint it brown, and then on one tree, on the leaves, you can do spring. The next one you can do autumn. Sorry, the next one you can do summer. The next one you can do autumn. And the next one you can do winter. And I've got my ones here. So I've got on this one here, the light green is spring, because I've got like some pink blossom buds there on that light green. And then the next one, it's darker because there's more leaves. That's the summer. And this one here also is the summer one. And then next to that, I've got my autumn one with the golden leaves. And then on the back here, I've got golden autumn ones there. Plus I've got bare branches with snow falling down, and then snow falling down on that one, and spring again. Now, if I put this in the right position, this is where the magic happens. And there we go. There is, okay, there is my spring tree going round to my summer tree, and then my autumn tree, and then that'll be the tree that we're seeing at the moment around Bitton and Southampton. It is our winter tree. We haven't got snow yet. We keep on getting promised snow, but no snow as yet. And what's really good is because that's quarters that'll stand up. So you can maybe have that stand up somewhere in your house, maybe turn it round depending on what season it is at the moment. Do you like that, Fred? It's pretty good, isn't it? I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, there we go. Right. That is our craft for today. So that'd be fantastic to see if you do any of those, if you do that craft or any other craft, I would love to see it. Send it right in to barry@holysaviour.church and we will show it on the show. Okay. So we've done the craft, Fred, which must mean it's time for... Okay, it's challenge of the week. It's live. George has just come downstairs to join us. This is going to be an interesting challenge. We've been trying to work out how to score this, but we think we have an idea. We think we have an idea how to score this. But the challenge today is, hey, What are you doing behind my back? Drawing challenge. Did you like that? It was a good. Yeah, it was good. It was a good. Yeah, it was a good name. Yeah, I'm happy with the name. The name may be the best thing of this challenge. So what we're going to do is going to have a sheet of paper on the clipboard to draw a picture. Okay. Now the picture that gets drawn on here is the picture that is drawn on one of our backs. So if I'm drawing the picture, I have to try and work out what Freddie or George is drawing on my back. They will also have a piece of paper and they will have a pen. They won't have a clipboard, so I can actually feel it on my back, and they will try their hardest not to draw on my favorite jumper that was red once, but is not anymore. Okay, so they are going to use that. What are we going to draw? Well, Adele has very kindly, in my I Love Camping mug, written some objects, items. I don't quite know what they are. One of us will pick one out, look at it, and then draw it on the back. And we'll try and work out whose is the best. Whoever is the best wins. So ideally, if, for instance, it says shoe, and say Freddie draws a shoe and it's not particularly good, it doesn't matter if my version of that shoe looks the same, because if it looks the same, Freddie's done well. Now, I did art at college and university, and George did GCSE art, and Freddie did GCSE art. So this should be extremely good.
It won't be.
I don't think it is going to be. Right. So let's have Freddie draw on my back first. Okay. So Freddie, you have to pick. You have to pick a thing.
Should I show it to them or not?
You could show it to them. Yes. Don't put it back in the cup. Okay. You done?
Yep.
Right. Let me just see on the screen, see if they can see my... Yeah, they can see what
I
I'm...
can see yours.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, remember you're going to need to press relatively hard so I can feel it.
Yeah, not hard enough that it will burst through.
Feel that?
No, harder.
Yeah.
Feel that?
Yeah, harder. Oh, that was... Oh, do that line again.
Okay, I think I'm done.
I've not... Oh.
It's hard drawing on a back. It would be a lot better if
You
it
got the
wasn't.
square,
I've got the square.
and you got a curve.
You got
I knew it was rounded on top, and there was another rounded bit.
You did draw that at the same time as Freddie was drawing the first curve at the top. So
Oh, did I?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, with a present.
okay.
It was
I don't know whether
a present.
a present. Okay. Right. Freddie. I'm gonna draw on Freddie's back.
they have to see mine?
Yeah, if they can. Oh, Adrian's watching. Come on, F and G.
It's going to be awful.
Right. Don't look because it'll show it on this screen in a bit.
Okay.
Right. There is. Okay. Don't look.
Do I have to show them? It's so hard if I have to show them as well and not look there. Can I show them at the end?
If you actually stay where you are, people will see it.
But I'm looking at the chair. If I look at it.
Oh no,
No, you can.
you can look now.
You can look round now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right.
What's covering it? I don't know what's-
Okay. Let me just. Okay. Right.
I barely felt that.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah. What? I can't feel it. I felt like a curve, and that was
I'm
it.
changing pen.
Can you do it a bit harder as well? Can you like go from the very start?
George, I've broken that pen. I don't know what I've done.
Go from the very start and press harder.
Go from the very start.
And press harder.
Move forward a bit. It wasn't easy to fill yours either. Right, you ready?
Yeah. You're doing those everywhere. What are they?
All right, I've finished.
I don't know what that was.
So there's Freddy's.
Was that a Christmas tree? Oh, it's pineapple.
Pineapple.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
You got the right shapes down. Just so
Some of the right shapes.
I thought it was a Christmas tree, so I was doing like the things on the side. I didn't know you were doing the top of a pineapple.
Yeah, I did it on the top of that sort of circle shape. Okay, right. That's Freddy's. Shall I draw on George as it's going to be easier?
I'm taking my jumper off so that it's easier to feel.
You're not taking this seriously, at all, are you?
I'm just checking this works.
Oh man. Okay. Right. You turn that on there. Okay, don't look. There is what I've got to draw for George. Okay. Are you ready, George?
Yes. Push a bit harder.
I've finished.
Oh, I've got no idea.
I didn't know it was meant to be. I
Okay, so I think I know who hasn't won.
I think it's because you drew it in one long line.
So Christmas.
What?
It's a glove.
That's an awful glove.
Mum gave us some.
That's
horrible-
not an awful glove. That's an awful glove.
What is the middle finger?
It's the glove.
Why is it so thin and long?
Well, because I'm trying to draw it on George's back. But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
there is a glove. Okay, so I think we can say
It's between
safely that
Is the worst.
is the worst, which means it's between.
I haven't drawn.
Oh, you haven't drawn.
I haven't drawn anyone.
Yeah, but you did really badly. So
Yeah,
you're out
I've run
anyway.
out. I've run out of paper. So we need to go to the comments. I've got a funny feeling I know what this might be in the comments.
Come on.
Let me know which is the best version. Is it the present or is it the pineapple? What is the best version? Is it the present that looks a little bit like a windmill? Or is it the pineapple that looks a little bit like a rocket? Which is the best? Send in your comments. Who's watching now? Adrian's watching. Mum and Dad are watching. Someone else is watching.
Usually the first comment decides who wins. The first one that pops up if it says you. Or...
Clear Freddy winner.
Yes, come on. Oh, and
Grandma said pineapple.
yes, I am champion.
I think the pineapple's the best.
I have to say, I think the pineapple was the best.
Yay!
Okay, right. That must mean that challenge of the week on hey, what are you doing behind my back drawing challenge
I mean, it's all tied up now.
that goes to the challenges.
It's 10-10.
Well done, challenges. That is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a draw. Who would have thought at the start of this, when I was doing so well, that we would be on 9 and a draw?
Everyone's saying pineapple.
Everyone's saying pan. So there you go. The end of term Ignite show, if you can call it a show. The end of term Ignite After School Club show finishes with a win for you guys, the challengers, which means it's a draw. So we've drawn. Now there is a thought. There is a thought that maybe if we have time to film it, we may do next Wednesday just a special challenge. We won't do the normal show. We will literally just show a challenge, and there's a reason for that, because there could be an interesting forfeit kind of thing if we lose. So me and Adrian may be doing, well, maybe with Fred's help as well, maybe George's help, there will be possibly, if there's time, we will show a challenge next Wednesday. But Ignite for this term has finished. There's no more Ignite until next year when we're back. But there may be a challenge next week. So what have we got coming up? Let's go. Actually, before we'll do the notices before the prayer. So notices of things coming up. Lots of really good stuff. Last week we did a nativity trail around Bitton. It sold out really quickly. We could only have so many tickets to try and keep it as safe as we could, but it was really good fun. But I know there was a lot of people wanting to do it that couldn't do it. So we've now put up a different trail, but there is another nativity trail around the church. Now, if you go to where Holy Saviour Church is and the walkway between the church and Iceland, there is a gate to enter into the church grounds. And on that gate, you will find these two posters. Are you up for an adventure? And it tells you the instructions there of what to do. You need a smartphone that can read QR codes on the camera. And on the other poster, there's a QR code, okay? So what you need to do is you need to scan that QR code, and that will show you a little video, a little nativity video, a little intro video, and it will tell you that you've got 3 more QR codes to find. So around the church building, on the outside, around the church building, there are 3 more posters that you can find and you can scan because they've got QR codes on. They'll each show you another clip of video and also will give you a letter. When you've got those letters, you need to put those letters together and use them as a password on another screen. All the info and instructions will be there. You enter those 3 letters in as a password, and then you'll get a final winners video to watch. So that's that nativity trail is going to be up all over Christmas. It's up now, and it'll be up all over Christmas. So if you find that on your way to school, have a go at that and try and find all the rest. So yeah, that'd be great. This Sunday coming is going to be fun at church. The 10:30 service, if I just click this, the 10:30 service on Sunday is going to be our nativity service, and it's going to be a little bit chaotic, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So join us at 10:30. If you get dressed up as a nativity character at the very end in the last song, you can join us, and we will try and show as many people who are dressed up at home in their nativity costumes. Even if you just got a tea towel on your head as one of the shepherds, we will bring you in and we'll show everyone. So that's going to be a load of fun. That's at 10:30 on Sunday morning, this Sunday. Now, coming up on Christmas Eve, we have 3 Christingle services. We have one at we have one at 11, one at 3:30, and one at 5 o'clock. Now, the 3:30 and the 5 o'clock ones were fully booked, but we have just put out a few more tickets. Not a lot, but we have safely created a little bit more room. So there is some more room. So we have some more tickets for the 3:30 and the 5 o'clock Christingle, but they will go quickly because they got booked out quite quick. So there's tickets for the 11, tickets for the 3:30, and tickets for the 5 o'clock. And if you aren't able to make it, but you'd still like to know what goes on, the 5 o'clock one will be streamed live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you can't make it to us, or if you've got family that are not in Southampton or in Bitton, other parts of the country with the different tiers, you can't get together, you can say, join in at 5 o'clock and you can watch what we're doing. So that's going to be a lot of fun for the Christingle service. And then on Christmas Day, if you there are tickets available to come to church on Christmas morning. The Christmas morning service is lovely. It's quite short. It's a real sort of family service, a lot of fun, and that is on Christmas Day. And there are tickets still available for that. So I think that's it for notices. Let's just finish with a prayer. Father God, no matter what season I'm in, whether it's sunshiny or sad or somewhere in between, I know that you have a purpose for it. So help me to trust in you. And everybody said, Amen. So guys, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you had fun. Thank you for being here for all of these Ignite shows, whether you watch it live or you watch it later on another day. It's been great fun, and we hope you have a fantastic Christmas. Stay safe, have fun. And if your Christmas is going to be a little bit quieter, a little bit different, much more simpler, just remember that the first Christmas was very, very simple. So it's okay if yours is too. So have a fantastic Christmas, and we will see you. If we don't see you beforehand, we will see you next year.